it looks nutritious just looking at it, because they always say, you know, you first eat with your eyes and then with your mouth. So, and Feel Good Friday, of course, very interesting music, very good music that we are enjoying, and that is on Taarab. So I know all Taarab lovers out there, you're having a blast on this Feel Good Friday. And also aside from that, you know, it's very important for us to have a little bit of balance in everything in life. And today, like we promised you earlier on, we'll be focusing on healthy, nutritious breakfast for school-going children. Of course, as you can see, very busy here in the kitchen. Kate is doing her thing. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning.
Thank you very much for bracing the cold and coming over this morning. Of course, to just teach us on how we can prepare very easy but nutritious breakfast for school-going kids. So what should we expect later on when we'll be coming back to you?
We're expecting a healthy breakfast,
Yeah.
a very easy breakfast that you can make, and a different breakfast from what we do all the time.
Oh,
You know,
really?
We're used to tea bread and
Yeah.
maybe eggs and the cured meats, maybe it's bacon, sausages. Just a simple way of preparing breakfast and ensuring that it is healthy for your child, because they're growing, they need to have the energy,
Absolutely.
they need to be alert in school, they need to concentrate, and you also need to be assured that your child is keeping and eating healthy.
Absolutely, it's very, very important. And you see, there's very interesting things that I'm seeing here on this kitchen,
Yes.
and I'm a bit concerned. Because here's the thing, you see the children, I mean, they like the nice, sweet stuff. But I can see spinach. I can see a bit of, you know, lettuce over here and avocados and all those things. And this is some of the things that kids don't like pretty much.
I know, and that's why as
Yes.
parents,
Yeah.
you need to be a little bit cleverer than them. You ensure that I'm going to include the spinach in one of the recipes, and I'm going to ensure that it tastes well. So I'm going to
Yes.
add something different, maybe a sweet thing inside, or you just play around with how it looks like so that the end product does not look like the spinach.
Absolutely.
So you slowly introduce foods that children do not like, but you know are nutritious, but in a tricky way. That's such that they will love what they're eating.
Yeah.
That the idea here is to ensure that it's also tasty. As much as it's healthy, it has to be a tasty thing
It
and
has
also
to.
appealing to the eyes.
To the eye, exactly. And who
Because-
said taste? I mean, nutritious food has to be boring.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's just cooking is an art. So it's
It
playing
is.
around with the different foods. So long as you have the different type of food groups, you can see we have a lot of colors,
We have
meaning
lots.
every nutrition,
Yeah.
all the nutrients are represented.
Are represented. I like that. And I liked what you say. The key thing is tasty and trick their minds so that they
Exactly.
know. All right, it's Feel Good Friday, Taarab edition. And I hope you are enjoying your music. And of course, aside from enjoying your music, we also want to show you something that's very, very easy to make, and that is breakfast for school-going children. Because, I mean, the year has just begun, and we want to start the year or our kids on a healthy note. So that is why we have Kate Kibara today to just show us how we can make easy. The big thing is actually easy because, again, we do not have too much time. The kids have to be in school on time. You also have to prepare yourself and go to work on time. So if you can do all these things in a very short amount of time, then that's perfect. So that is why we're here today on Feel Good Friday, to show you how you can do all that and achieve great results and have your kids being healthy all year long. So Kate, the floor is yours. We are in your kitchen. So karibu sana.
Thank you very
First
much.
of all. So so what are we doing now?
We're going to prepare an easy breakfast. The thing about breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
is, yes.
And you actually need to take your breakfast for your day to continue well, for you to have energy throughout the day, to jumpstart your metabolism.
Yes.
And for a school-going child, of course, they're growing.
They
You
are.
need them to concentrate, you need them
Yes.
to do well in class, you need them to have energy. So sometimes we actually do not have enough time to prepare a healthy, nutritious breakfast. So we are used to making tea and bread. It is so common, or an egg
And
on Saturday
boring.
and sausages the other day.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to show us how we can use just small tips and small changes in what we have, so that we can make nutritious, healthy breakfast.
Meals for the child.
Exactly. And remember what you need to start with for starters. A breakfast has to have a carbohydrate, it has to have a protein, it has to have some veggies and fruit and some healthy fats.
Yeah.
This is because the child is growing, so protein is a bodybuilding food, so it actually helps in, you know, giving you the proteins, building your system, and so forth. Then we have the carbohydrates, you need this for energy.
Yeah.
And we actually need 55% of your energy comes from your diet, and the child
Absolutely.
needs this in the morning.
Yeah.
Then you need your vitamins and minerals from your fruits, and a bit of veggies that we can play around. We're going to play around with, and healthy fats.
All right.
And the thing is, you need to go as natural as possible. And also try to play around. And like I
Organic
said
is the thing.
earlier,
Yes. All right.
So for our carbohydrate, we have 2 types of carbohydrates.
Okay.
We're going to work with, if you can pass me
All
the
right.
arrowroot.
This is the arrowroot.
Very healthy. So it's a starch. So it's a plant-based carbohydrate that you can actually prepare in a very easy way in the morning.
Yep.
We are so used to just boiling arrowroots and just throwing them on the
For all
table, and the
countries, we do that all the time,
children
yes.
may not like how it looks like. So
Yes.
what we're going to do, what I have done, I have already boiled,
Yes.
pre-boiled the arrowroot. It will be a very easy thing.
Yum,
So
yum, yum.
maybe as soon as you wake up, as you're preparing your kids, you can just chop in a few.
Yeah, very briefly, and then just
Yes,
boil them. Can you do this overnight as well?
Yes,
You
in
can
fact,
actually do
if
it
when you have
overnight.
leftovers, they can actually help you a lot in preparing some of these things.
Yeah.
Because you could have like leftover vegetables that you can use maybe to make a tacos.
Yes.
Or leftover potatoes that you
Yes.
can make a potato scrambled
In the
with
morning.
egg and all that.
All right.
So what we're going to do,
Okay.
maybe we could move there.
All right.
But before we prepare this, another healthy breakfast that we can have is porridge or oats. So I've chosen to do oats,
Oats,
because you can also prepare a porridge. There's no problem. And these are high in B vitamins. Also help to give you energy, to balance your glucose.
Yeah.
Again, if you take refined foods in the morning, like a lot of sugar things, a lot of processed foods, a lot of packaged foods, it means that the sugar levels for this child shoots up immediately.
Yes.
And by
And
the
then
time it goes down
goes
within no
down.
time,
Yes.
because your body again has to control the glucose, because if it does not control, the child will have, you start attracting maybe sugar imbalances
Exactly.
and all
Yes,
this.
in the
So
body, and you do
a
not
whole
want that
meal,
for a
and that's
child,
why
yeah.
this is also a whole meal, like a healthy carbohydrate that is released slowly into glucose, complex carbs. So this one, before we prepare,
All right.
this is a type of oat that is instant. So you just put this is
some
boiling hot
Hot
water.
water. Okay. Boiling hot water, not warm.
Yeah, just boiling hot water.
water.
You can put as the consistency depends on what you want.
Okay.
So as that is getting ready,
All right.
we're going
We want
to
it
make
to soak
Yes,
for how long?
just like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5
All right.
minutes
5
as
minutes
we
is
prepare
fine.
our arrowroots.
Okay.
So what are we going to do to these arrowroots to make them very nutritious and very healthy? You can have you can play around with we're going to make arrowroot balls.
Ooh,
you
arrowroot balls. Sounds
something that's
interesting.
really
Yeah.
nice and easy to prepare. So once your arrowroots are ready, you're going to mash them. And you can see this takes no time. In fact,
Yeah.
it is something that can be done
In like what, 5 minutes and that's it.
5
you know?
minutes, yes.
Yeah.
So what we can add, of course, it's a bit
A
of
little
salt.
bit of salt, yeah. Let me wash my hands because I feel I need to also help you, do some of those things.
No
Because remember,
problem.
like we said, it has to be easy and in a short amount of time.
So a
let me
bit of
just do
salt,
that.
then you
Yes.
can also add, if you have your spring onions, you can add them. If you have your white onions, you can add. Remember, we're adding this just to give taste and to make it look easy and better from what the child is used to.
Okay.
Remember,
Oh, yeah, by the way, because you said, most of us just boil and then add a bit of salt and then
So when you
that's
make it into a certain type of, like arrowroot balls, even
Yes.
the child will feel
It's
so
interesting,
excited.
yes.
What is this?
You
I'm used
actually
to meat
mentioned
balls.
arrowroot balls and I was like, ooh,
So
sounds
now I'm
nice.
having arrowroot balls.
Okay, all
So
right.
now we are adding the onions. Remember, they are natural antibiotics,
Oh, yeah.
natural antiviral, so they
very,
actually
very
help.
good. Yeah.
So
okay.
this you do as you mash. I've already done a pinch of salt. You can add anything else here that you'd please. So I've
Okay.
decided to add color to it.
Okay.
And we are going to put a little bit of grated
Ooh,
carrot.
Carrots, okay.
Just a little bit, not so much. And remember, this was boiled. I have already
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about the healthy fats that we need to take in the morning. So what you can add or dress on top, you can use extra virgin oil
Extra
if you
virgin
have.
oil. Oh, yeah.
If you do not have, there's no problem. So
Okay.
you just
you
going
can
to-
use the normal.
No, do
oil?
not.
No,
If you do not have, don't use.
Okay. Oh, if you do not have if you do not have extra virgin olive oil, don't
Do
use
not
any other
put
oil.
the other
Because most of the time we're
liquid
always
oil
told, yeah.
If it is not cold pressed, or if it is not extra
okay.
virgin, because it is not in its natural source.
Okay.
So what
okay,
you're doing is
okay,
just to mash
okay.
into balls.
All right.
Remember, the consistency
Yeah.
depends on how well you have boiled the arrowroots. And it's actually very easy. You can add coriander if you want.
you want,
If you want a
okay.
green color.
Yeah.
You can add parsley if you want.
Yeah, because point is, remember, we have to trick the kids' minds
Yeah.
that this is yum, this is tasty, and all those things, so that they can actually eat. Because at the end of the day, like we said, we want them to jumpstart their day on a healthy diet, on a healthy, in a healthy way. So if you
Exactly.
can do that, the better. All right.
So you see, it takes no time, to do
Yes,
this. So what
okay.
you need next is to make this into balls.
Okay.
So you can actually either form the balls, mold the balls with your hands, or if you have a similar container, sometimes you could use something like this to mold the balls.
You know the balls into, okay.
Yes,
all right.
so I'll just use my hands. They're clean.
Yes. And that's hot, so be careful, Kate, please.
It's very hot, I think, with the gloves.
Oh yeah, okay. So you can do as
Which is
many
what-
as you like.
And remember, the child will eat this. It is tasty. You could even add veggies that you know your child likes.
Child will like,
Yeah,
Okay.
but the onion, if you have the onions, if you have the grated carrot, a bit of olive oil, it actually makes it into a very tasty. It's actually tasty.
It is.
I remember when I was
is.
growing up, I hated ndomas with a
Really?
passion.
I
And think this is
didn't like pumpkins. And you see that, yes, I didn't like pumpkins as much because we're like, pumpkins. And you see, I mean, I think it's the mode of preparation then. Because you see,
Exactly.
back then it was just boil some salt and then that's it. You're good to go. But now I think we can do a lot of things and still like it.
Exactly. And you see, your arrowroot balls are ready. Remember what we are used to. Sometimes I've seen people deep fry them. You know, again, when you're deep frying, you're adding your tiny
lot of-
saturated fats, trans fat acid. So this is a very basic
Really
protein
good, yeah.
and carbohydrate, plus the onions, the vitamins and minerals, and very easy to prepare.
All this in one.
In one,
Okay.
you can prepare in the
All
morning.
right, okay.
So let me just
Okay.
take this away, or I put it here.
All right, yeah, we can just put it here. Okay, and
Then I
meanwhile
wash
our
my
oats
hands,
are
then we go to
soaking.
the oats. Yeah.
Yeah, so you said we should soak this for what? For 5 minutes, and then they should be ready.
Just like 5 minutes.
All right.
Again, this could also, it works very well with oats because I don't know if the option of porridge would work.
Yeah,
It
I
would
was
not
about to
work the
actually
same
ask
way.
the same because people say that is easily, readily available and very affordable as compared to, the oats.
I'm just saying, just in case, and sometimes we even take, it could be the whole meal cereals.
Yeah.
So if you are able to do oats, that's what I'm saying, just don't give the child like this.
Yeah.
You also don't want to add sugar, you don't want to add milk, you also want it to be nutritious. So
Yeah.
how you can play around with your oats
Yeah, because
is,
people say it's tasteless, like it's not
I know,
yummy.
but it's very nutritious.
It's
So
very, very nutritious,
if you
yes.
add fruits, like if you have berries, if you have grapes,
Yes.
remember you've only added water.
Yes.
So you play around with your grapes, you can play around with your berries.
Just play around with
Very high
anything
in
that you can get, yeah.
flavonoids.
Just avoid the sugars because we all do that. Can you do honey?
Yes, you can.
You
In
can.
fact,
Honey is
it
good.
is part of the ingredient. I'm going to add honey
Oh,
as we
okay.
go on. Another thing you can add here, if you had nuts,
Yeah,
cashews,
protein.
if you
Yes.
had things like sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, you can throw
You
them
can
here.
actually
You
add
know,
them.
children also don't like eating those nuts.
Nope.
So if you throw it as part of a breakfast, it would work very well. Unfortunately, I do not have my nuts
Okay.
at this time.
Okay.
So something else that is very okay and recommended for breakfast is bananas. You've always had me have banana in the morning.
In the morning, yeah.
So I had prepared these bananas earlier on, but you can see they have turned color.
Yeah, so what do
So-
we do to avoid like the colors
If
either
you
from tanning?
how you avoid the color from turning, you either make them as you require them. You don't have to prepare
yeah,
early,
prepare them
or you
early.
sprinkle some lemon,
Lemon.
juice.
Okay, all right.
So we're going to add a bit of banana. Kids like bananas.
Kids like bananas.
High in
yes.
potassium.
Yeah, so there's no specific amount of
Ex-
add like one banana. You
No,
can
it
add
depends on
as-
the portion,
yes.
on how you want.
Oh yeah, because you don't want them to eat a lot.
It also
You know,
depends on how your
yes.
child feeds.
Yeah.
Breakfast, a child can eat as much as they want,
they want,
but
yeah.
the recommended portion. So we've added our bananas. Maybe for color, you need to add more grapes.
Little
I
bit
wish you had the
more.
nuts.
Yeah.
This is a complete. It has proteins. It,
is,
has your
it
B
is,
vitamins.
it
It has your
is.
carbohydrates. A very good meal.
It
Then you can
is.
dress with honey.
Honey,
If
yeah.
at all the child decides or thinks it didn't have good taste,
Yeah.
or
Honey is
just to
always the
slowly
best.
get
Yeah.
them eat this, you can start with adding that honey so that it has the taste. Then with time, you can gradually decrease the amount of
The
honey.
amount of honey
But
that
honey
you
is also
use.
perfect. It's
Yeah.
natural glucose.
It's a healthier option.
Yeah, so,
yeah.
it helps also in so many other things like
Yeah.
boosting your immunity. And it is
This is-
super.
this
I could
looks
have
really
added more
nice.
fruit. You can even
Okay.
add apple if you want,
you
but I just
want.
didn't want to put excess fruit into it.
This
Had it
looks
had
really
the
nice,
nuts,
yeah.
it would have that rough look. and it's actually very healthy for a child
Very, very healthy.
to take within no time.
Yeah, and remember we said earlier on that the children are still growing, so their immune system is kind of low. You want to boost it. So this is perfect.
And this also helps, and also jump-starting the metabolism and weight management. Remember, we are adding so much weight. Kids are adding so much weight when they're very young.
A lot,
so this is something that it also helps in balancing your metabolism, helping you manage your weight, because this is things that will be used up as glucose as you continue.
As you continue.
So this is an oatmeal bowl.
Yes.
Another trick for this, if you do not have time to prepare the oatmeal, if it's not the instant one, you can do that at night.
Yes.
You just prepare at night.
Yeah, and then
and then in the morning you just serve it.
Okay.
Something else that you can add there, if you actually want, but not all the time, you can add natural yogurt. Yes.
Ooh,
For taste, you can also add natural yogurt.
Yeah.
There is no problem. Even natural yogurt, you can work when you have like your cereals, any other type of wholemeal cereals. Instead of adding sugar and milk, you can even put just yogurt and throw other things.
Yeah, I like that. Plus, it's easy. I mean, look at this. What? 5 minutes and
tasty
that's it.
well. So something else we always have to do in the morning is to eat fruit.
You have to eat fruits in the morning.
You have to take fruits in the morning.
Are there like specific fruits which are recommended to be taken in the morning, especially first thing when you wake up?
Not necessarily, but according to how we know,
Yeah.
apples are very important.
Yeah.
You know, an apple a day
keeps
the doctor away. It's a
Yes.
nutrient-dense food. Bananas are always there. Mangoes in the morning. Oranges. Vitamin C. You require, the child requires that as they wake up. Pineapples. So a trick when you have your oranges, sometimes a child may not want to eat. I had chopped some.
All right. Okay.
This is vitamin C, very
very
ideal for immune boosting, very ideal for just the growth of the child.
Okay.
So in case you do not want to give the child like this, sometimes they may not want to eat, you can get this small juicer. It is very easy. I don't even think it is expensive, and it takes you a minute to
actually
prepare.
Get the juice. Yes.
So you just chop your orange into half. And then you just squeeze it.
You see, this is interesting because at times, and especially during the weekends when the kids are at home, they don't have to go to school, you can actually get them to help you in the kitchen do this.
Exactly.
I think it's fun. And plus it's safe.
And this is easier than, you know, we're so used to the shelf juices, you know, the processed juices that are full of chemicals.
Yeah.
And any chemical that is added into food, if it's not natural, it's a carcinogen.
Yeah.
And carcinogens are cancer-causing agents, and also the chemicals are not helping in any nutrition. So why give your child chemicals?
Yeah.
And this takes no time.
Yeah. I think some people do that because of the convenience. They'll say, yeah, in the morning there's a lot that's happening. I have to prepare the kids. I have to prepare myself. I have, for those who are married, I have to prepare my husband and all those things. So it takes time. So this is like an easier option. But like you said, it's not healthy. It's not...
You need to avoid processed foods. You need to avoid the refined foods, junk food, especially for a child. The child is still growing. You're building their health at that time. So they need to grow strong and healthy. So we may be wondering, okay, we are throwing away the pulp. You may not need to throw it. You can just put it back into the juice.
Into the juice, yeah, because they also need that as well. Okay. And speaking of that, there's so many other companies that already are doing the same. They actually have like some sort of pulp. They'll tell you, oh yeah, this is natural, has a bit of pulp in there, but I mean...
Yeah, the pulp is necessary because now that's where your fiber is. The fiber, the roughage comes from the pulp. So, and you also require the child to take this. So once you blend, you see it remains on top.
Yeah.
And you're not adding anything else, it's just oranges.
It's just orange juice.
This would be a very easy drink for a child to take.
Okay.
And I think, depending on the season and the type of oranges, there are those that will taste well, of course, naturally. Do not get the bitter ones, because if you get a bitter type...
I mean, no child would want to take a bitter,
the child will taste it and decide they do not want.
Yes, exactly. I cannot have that. All right, so the healthier option. And I like the fact that we're making the meals that, I mean, healthy is not expensive. I think this is a myth that most of us carry, that for me to eat a healthy or to maintain a healthy diet, then it's expensive. It's not.
It is not. So something else that you can make in the morning, we're so used to the smoothies. I've had smoothies, put your yogurt, put your banana. So trying to today, you can do that, there's no problem. You can use a natural yogurt, you can put bananas, you can put mangoes, but I have decided kids do not like things like broccoli.
Yes.
We don't like spinach, and these are high in iron,
Yes.
boosting your immunity, high in potassium, high in magnesium, so folic acid. So I'm going to try and see how we can actually add this to a breakfast drink,
Yeah.
and it's not tasting yuck. It's going to taste
I
well.
like that. I like that. I like that. Not even kids alone, even adults. There's some people who do not like broccoli. They'll tell you no, I can't have it. No thanks. So I think this is also good for the adults as well.
So what
Yeah.
we're going to do, we're going to have some pineapple. Pineapple is very easy,
Yeah.
very healthy. They also contain bromelain. Bromelain is good for digestion, by the way. They have vitamins like potassium, B vitamins, vitamin C. Very healthy for that child. So
Okay.
the quantity depends
Again,
on the
with-
amount
with
of
the-
people
with the
that you
people
have
that
or
you're
that you're
preparing for.
serving.
Okay. All
And
right.
then you have mango, vitamin C. These are just
Mangoes,
easy things you can do in the
You can
morning.
get, yeah, and you can get them like readily available anywhere, from your mama burger to the supermarket. It's all over the place. So
Also play
no
around
excuse.
with fruits that are in season, on season.
Yes,
Because
like,
that's what
yeah.
guides you, helps you. We could add apples there if you
Okay.
want. So I'm going
Okay.
to
Just chop a few.
reduce the size so that
Okay.
they blend better.
All right. Are we also going to add avocados?
Not
No.
in this one,
Not in
but
this
you
one.
can.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
actually add. So what we're going to add, a bit of
Spinach.
spinach.
Something that most people don't like, but it's really, really good. And especially, I think if you
Spinach,
take it
very
in the
healthy.
morning, yeah,
Yeah.
for
A
your
child
breakfast.
won't know that you
That
have
you
added
added
the
the
spinach,
spinach.
not unless you.
Not unless you give them as it is, like just the
That's unless you-
spinach and some water, and that's it. And they won't take it, of
This
course.
is also a very easy way of introducing your child to vegetables that they don't
yeah,
like.
they don't like, yeah.
We are going, this is optional. You can either decide to put spinach or broccoli. So I'm just, it was just
Adding
an option,
both, yeah.
either or.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put
A little bit of
little bit of-
each.
of
And can we
broccoli.
just teach people, especially the nutrients and the components that has broccoli? Because people will be like, nah, it doesn't taste good, doesn't, like, why? Why should we take broccolis?
broccoli are from the cruciferous vegetables. They are known to be anti-cancer. Broccoli,
Yes.
we have cauliflower, we have
Yes.
cabbage, they're in the same family. Not only are they known to be anti-cancer because they're from the cruciferous family, they also have things like iron, calcium, magnesium, things that you actually need as a
Okay.
child.
All
So we
right.
first blend it this way. Help the blender.
Could we add in some bit of water in there? Or for
Let me
this
see
recipe,
if it
no.
will, if we need to add.
Okay.
Usually when I'm doing mine, I don't add.
Okay.
Maybe I would add
Okay.
a little bit
A
of
little
the
bit of
orange
the orange
juice.
juice, yes. Okay, is that
A
enough?
little bit more.
Okay. All
I
right.
should have made smaller portions,
Okay.
pieces.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's going on. So as this is going on,
I can actually do that.
when you shake it, that's when it blends everything.
Okay.
Perfect. It's going on.
Okay.
So to add taste, I'm going to add bananas
Ooh, yes. We all
because
love bananas.
kids also
Kids
love
love bananas, yes.
So this is just, you could even add half a banana just for taste.
Okay, all right.
So I think we need also to do a little bit of that so that
Okay.
it blends completely.
All right.
When I'm blending at home, I usually shake
Oh yeah, so that it blends. Okay.
so that it's consistent. Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it will finish. You can switch off.
All right.
I shake a little bit. Try again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah.
Exactly. So you wait until everything blends in.
Blends in very well. Yeah.
I think that's enough. Thank you. as much as it looks green, it's very tasty.
I don't mind the color, honestly.
They
It
even
looks-
think it is
yeah.
the avocado
Yes.
that you've added to the drink. So something
Yeah.
else you could add to it. We have nutritious herbs like moringa.
Moringa,
Just a
yes.
small teaspoon. This is a nutrient-dense herb that helps in balancing your vitamins and minerals. It gives you everything. So if
Okay.
you could add just a
A
teaspoon.
little bit, yeah, because on its own it doesn't taste nice.
Yeah, and a child may not
Yeah,
want
a
to
child may
eat.
not want it. So
Just
if you
a
add
little bit.
it, okay,
Then so we finish with our blending.
all right.
And one more spice, cinnamon.
I love cinnamon.
Is very healthy. Not only does it help in balancing glucose, it is also
Yeah.
excellent for taste.
Yes,
So a
has
pinch
really,
of
really
cinnamon.
Good, yeah. I actually put cinnamon in almost everything.
And
so,
the child
yeah.
won't know what they're drinking.
Exactly.
And it will be easy and healthy.
yeah.
Can we get the glasses?
Okay.
Very nutritious.
Very, very
so something else
nutritious, yeah.
before we serve, we are so used to adding avocado and the yogurt.
Yeah.
You can do it, there's no
Okay,
problem.
okay,
But I was just
alright.
showing a different option that will actually make it look still like it has avocado,
avocado
or it
and
has
some bit of
yogurt.
yogurt,
But
yeah.
it's going to be very tasty
Yeah, and
for the
something
child.
else. You see, we're so used. Remember, I asked you, should we add some water? I think we're so used to that.
Usually I don't add.
We're so used to just adding some water.
If you keep shaking,
yeah.
because I think the things usually get stuck. But if you have a
Yes.
powerful blender, if you keep shaking, it actually
Yeah,
is
blend. So you
going
don't
to
have to add some water. Just
blend it on
them
it,
as it is. It's actually more nutritious as compared to.
So you can
to
see it's
water.
a
Oh, that
green.
looks nice,
Can I
yeah.
call it a green life? It has
actually, yes.
green things. You
I
know,
like that.
chlorophyll. That
Yes.
helps in so many things, boosting your immunity. It's a plant blood, so when it gets
Yeah.
into your system, it does the same
It does
thing,
everything,
and it
yeah.
actually makes this child. This is very tasty, by
very,
the way.
very tasty,
You could
yeah.
have. You could once you serve maybe on a glass, you can top up with some grapes or something, or a lemon.
Yeah.
A slice
Yeah.
of orange, so that the child
Okay.
really likes how it looks.
Okay.
So there was another option, maybe.
Yeah, I can actually do this. I can wash.
You could
the
be
blender
washing
very-
that
Yeah.
as I get off some
Okay.
of these things. So the key is you don't have a lot of time in the morning,
Yeah.
so you're trying to do it as quickly as possible with the little time
Yeah.
that is left. So we have
Okay.
already done the fruits, we've done a bit of fruit,
The
so
veggies
we could
and all
add
that. Oh, yeah.
another type of blending.
Of the blending. Okay, so can we do that after this very short break? Let's just take a very short break, and then when we come back, we'll also show another option. All right, because we also need to use. Could we use it as it is, or do we need to
No,
wash
we'll
it even more?
wash it, then we'll
okay.
do
All right. Okay.
bread.
So let me just wash it very, very quickly, and then yeah,
Okay.
we'll continue because in the interest of time, we do not have time to go on a break. So.
Oh, so we go on.
Oh yes.
Okay, perfect. So the other option that we always do that you can make very easily. So you just put a little bit of avocado.
Yes.
You can help me with the yogurt.
All right.
Just a little bit of avocado.
Should I put like all of it, or we need just a little bit?
Just put a bit,
Okay.
even all of it, because I
Okay.
see it's not very much.
Okay. All right. And this is plain
Yeah,
yogurt?
it's natural
Okay.
yogurt.
All right.
Then a
Can
bit
you
of
use like the ones that are flavored?
no. We're trying to
No.
avoid all those chemicals.
Exactly. But there's some people who would be like, natural yogurt, no, it's not tasty and all those things, but I like what we're doing.
That's when I've added honey. I've
yes.
put bananas, which
Yeah.
have taste. And you're actually doing this as an option in case you did not have the broccoli or the spinach. This actually helps
Okay.
also.
All right.
Also, yogurt is important in the morning because it has protein. So the yogurt is
Okay.
also very good in the morning
Yeah.
because it has the natural acidophilus, the healthy bacteria that helps with digestion.
Yes.
Just a source of calcium, just a source of iron for the child. So this could be also another easy way
Yeah.
if you do not have time to prepare all
Prepare
the other
like all the others.
the
Yeah.
other
This is easy. Just pop
ingredients
in your
that we are
yogurt.
using.
a little bit of avocado, banana, honey, and that's it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
honey for taste.
All right.
And
Oh, yeah.
that's
Okay.
okay. And then now, something that we are so used to in the morning is bread.
Oh, yeah.
So
In almost all homes, we do
Yes.
bread almost all the time.
So in
yeah.
case, if at all, let's assume you did not have your arrowroot balls, or you do not have arrowroot, or you did not have the oats, and the only option you had that morning is bread, or even today morning, maybe those that are preparing breakfast right now.
Yeah.
So you can get wholemeal bread. Ensure that it is wholemeal, because
Okay.
wholemeal bread, again, release slowly into glucose, and that's what the child
Oh, yeah, as
needs.
compared to this one. And I think for most people, they'll tell you, oh, when I eat, let's say, white bread, I have like a lot of heartburn.
Yeah.
As compared to when I eat then the, the wholemeal bread. But again, like we're saying, that is like the healthier option. And remember today, we're trying to go healthy. So we do not want you to use either processed, give a child, something that is processed in the morning, because like, kids say the energies will spike very quickly and then fall down in a short amount of time.
Exactly. So the thing about wholemeal, when you take processed refined bread, it has refined flour, and that means
Yeah.
all the B vitamins have been removed. The middle part, the jam has the oils, the
been-
good fats
yes.
also is out, so there's nothing you're eating. So it's good to get wholemeal bread if you can. We are so used to butter or margarine.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make it maybe in a simpler way, or
Yeah.
in a more tasty way
And
for
healthy.
a child.
Yes.
Healthy. So I'm going to make one, but I'll gradually increase the ingredients.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I
you
like
can
that.
start
I
a
like
simple
that.
one.
Okay, all right.
You just make with a toast.
start with,
You can toast it. You can toast the bread, so it doesn't have to be
Yeah,
the way it is.
plain, the way
So
it
you
is,
can
okay.
you can cut a little bit of avocado.
Avocados here and there, okay.
This is something we know. This avocado could also be mashed, and then it comes as a paste.
Yes.
So when you mash it, what you can add to it is a bit of salt.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Because you do not want like the plain old. Or some people actually prefer to just eat it as it is with some bit of salt, which is still
So you can do
absolutely
this,
okay.
or
Yeah.
this could be a mashed paste, and then when it is mashed, then it looks like that. What else could you add to this? And then this you cover with this, depending on the child, if the child likes that taste.
All right.
What else can you add to this? You can add tomatoes. You can just say, I'm trying to make a sandwich.
Now-
a normal
Yeah.
breakfast thing, instead of I'm trying to get rid of the margarine that we're used to.
Yeah.
Every
if we
morning
just
and
digress
all
a
the
little
time.
bit,
Yes.
are tomatoes vegetables or fruits?
I think tomato is a fruit.
A fruit, not a vegetable.
I think avocados are
Fruits,
veggies.
yes,
Fruits.
yes.
I think tomato is also it's
A
a
fruit
veg.
or it's a vegetable.
I've forgotten.
Because people will always say, no, it's a fruit, and some people will be like, no, it's a vegetable. So, yeah, because some people were saying, you see the way people like to use tomatoes in their, let's say, mbogas when you're preparing your skuma wiki. So people will be like, wait, so why are you putting fruits in your in your veggies? But
think it's a
again, I
fruit.
think this is a debate that
Yeah.
we
So
can never
another thing
win.
you can
Yeah.
add, a hard-boiled egg is
Yeah.
something very good for a child in the morning.
Yeah. Plus, this you can actually pre-boil
You
the
can
night before.
pre-boil
Yeah,
the night
that's-
before, have
that's
it ready.
easier.
So I'm just showing different options of what you can have on that slice of bread. So you can also have
That looks really good.
can also
honestly.
have that.
Yeah.
Something else that you can add depending on your child and what they
Yeah.
like. Things like lettuce.
Yes.
With the lettuce now you can play around with all the
With all the
ingredients
ingredients,
that
yeah, you can
had.
put some bit of
Your tomatoes high in
yeah.
lycopene,
And
high in vitamin C.
yeah, can you also you can put onions as well, right?
You can.
You
You
can,
can even
okay.
put mushrooms.
You can get creative.
It's only that I don't have
But
white
it's- yeah.
onions that I could have added here. You can get
Yeah.
creative to ensure that it's tasting health. It has good taste,
Yeah.
and that's what you need. You could start with the base of the avocado mash.
yes.
That is a base that you use, like the way we apply margarine.
Yes.
So another option that you can do for this, apart from apart from the way it has been done, you could also decide maybe you don't have the vegetables. You did not have time to get the vegetables.
Okay.
So an easy way. And a healthier option of a margarine, not the healthiest, but a healthier option of a
Yeah.
bread spread. This is just peanut butter.
Yeah.
You can make this at home, by the way.
Yes.
You can blend it and make it, or you can just buy it, as long as it's a natural one.
Okay.
Remember, this gives you the good fats. It's also a healthy spread for a child. We're trying to avoid the the hard oil, so
Yeah,
margarine that
on the shelf.
contains
What could that do to a child?
saturated
Yeah.
fats. And these saturated fats, trans fats, are the worst. They clog your arteries, and that with time
Yeah.
brings a lot. And you need the good healthy fats,
You need-
the
yeah,
good
especially
HDL
in the
cholesterol,
morning. Yeah.
especially in the morning as a child. What can we top up this with? It looks so plain. My usual
Ooh,
banana.
Bananas, yeah. And of course, a kid will never, ever, ever say no to a banana.
And
not
it will
unless-
taste so well.
Yeah.
So just peanut butter and banana. Something else you could have added was mushrooms. Had you had
Oh, yeah.
mushroom?
Mushrooms, yeah.
A very healthy source of protein. If you had soy products, you could also add.
Add a little bit of them. Plus, they're very healthy anyway, so
And this is
is
also
good.
a very easy breakfast that your child can have. You could also add berries. You could even do a dressing of honey,
Yeah.
and then you'd put some fruits on top.
okay.
You could put an egg on top, a scrambled egg. You could put cheese if you have, but it's as healthy as it can
As
be.
it can, yeah.
And this is wholemeal bread. Remember, you need to use
Yeah, wholemeal, not the
any
refined
other,
ones as well.
any
okay.
other type.
All right.
And then lastly, I don't know if we have time to
Okay.
prepare.
Yeah, we can prepare one more.
Okay, so sometimes we would like to make a pancake maybe on a Saturday
In
or
the-
a
yes,
Sunday or
with
in
the
the
notes,
morning,
yes.
because it takes no time. So what we will need is the wholemeal flour. If you
Okay.
have that, I need a bowl.
Okay. Again, we're insisting on the aspect of, healthy and all those things. So wholemeal is the next, is actually like the best
It's the
best
real
option.
thing.
Yeah.
It's the end thing. So what we're going to do, we'll have some egg, of course, for the pancake. So I'm going to use 2 eggs.
Okay.
So that
So this again is depending on the
The
number
time.
of people and
Yeah,
time.
these
actually.
are different options. So this could be, you could either do the arrowroot or you do the bread or you do the pancake that I'm just about to prepare.
Okay,
I don't
alright.
have space there, so
Okay.
I could use a bit of, you put a bit of flour. You could see I'm preparing it in the opposite way.
Yes, I was about to ask. Wait.
I don't want to add water
Okay.
or milk, but you
Okay.
could do this.
It's possible because I think for most of us we're like, no, it's not possible to actually do that without
A bit of salt.
without a bit of water and all those things.
You can put the cinnamon that I was talking about if you have,
Yes,
but very
for the
little.
taste. Yeah,
You can
that's-
put
that's nice.
moringa if you want.
But a bit, right?
Very little.
Okay.
But it will end up being green. So what we're going
Okay.
to add to this is a little bit of spinach.
Okay.
So it will be a pumpkin spinach, but it will be like a roll
Okay. All right. Okay.
with a salad inside.
Oh wow. Okay. That's new. Okay. Personally, I've never had that, so this is actually new. I'm learning. Probably I'm gonna try this at home and see.
Yeah.
If
So
I
this
can
you
like,
mix every. I need a fork or a spoon.
All right. Okay. Wait.
I don't know if this will mix. So I'm going to put a little bit of water.
Okay.
We
Okay.
had boiled.
Yeah. Warmer. We should.
Yeah.
Oh, can you
Very
use
little,
like,
like that,
cold,
like that. No, just
cold
warm.
water? No, just warm. Okay.
No, you can use cold. It's
Okay.
only that we had warm water there.
All right. Okay. And I like this because it has like almost all the things. Remember that we talked about that it's
Yeah.
healthy for the baby, and especially in the morning.
You also have your B vitamins here. You have your protein. You have vitamin D from the eggs. You have the good fats. So once it's ready, we need
Okay.
to heat the pan.
This is I like this because I think most of the time we're used to that aspect of water. I like the fact that today we've really
You've started it
minimized.
the other way around.
Yeah, we've really minimized
this
on the
thing not
use.
let me down.
Yeah, on the use of water, which is again really good. So very many options
Thank
that
you
we can
for
actually
this. So you
use.
heat the pan.
Yeah.
Then we're going to put some
Okay.
olive oil. You can actually shred the spinach to be very fine.
okay, okay.
You could add the broccoli as well to make it very fine. You can
Okay.
add a little bit of onion.
Okay. All right. Pancake. This is new. This is really interesting and
Just
new.
a little
'Cause I
bit.
think, yeah.
Not so much.
Okay.
Okay,
All
then
right.
now we heat the pan, put some oil.
And
Thank
there we
you.
go. And And just wait. And you see, I think for most of us, that the heat, we're like, so how much? Do we need like it too hot? Or,
No, just medium hot.
Yeah, because it's too hot,
Pancakes
then you
cook
end up
quite
burning.
easily.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope that oil is enough. Just a little bit. Then you put your pancake.
Ooh. Okay.
So you can see
Yeah.
it looks healthy. I think I may need this or this.
Okay.
So what we're going to do when the pancake is ready, we're going to, it's like the base, instead of using bread all the time that like we were doing, when it is ready, we're going to put lettuce, avocado, tomatoes, and just roll it up.
I like the
as
idea.
a as a
I
very,
like the
or had you
idea.
had leftovers,
Yes.
maybe you had some potatoes, some stew that was there last night, you'd have
Yeah.
just taken it, and then now you warm it as well, and then put
And
inside.
then, yeah. And then,
Then the avocado adds, like, it gives it life.
Yes.
When you put an avocado to something that is already,
yeah,
so we give it a
a
minute.
little bit of time to cook well.
So
All right.
I think a child will eat this spinach.
Oh,
Or a
absolutely.
child will
Yes.
they will like the way it is.
Yeah.
It's not the normal
Yeah. Plus, I think
cooking
children
that
like
we do.
pancakes in general. So I think
Yeah.
if we get creative a little bit, and in a healthier way, that is, because today
Yeah.
we're focusing on healthy, option for a child. I think this is they will eat it.
The other thing you can do, you
definitely,
can also
yeah.
even bake. Had you had time, like 15 minutes, you can chop in your maybe capsicum, onions. Then you put in, you're making like egg muffins. Then you put in a tray, a baking tray, and then you put the egg on top,
On
and
top.
then each comes out like it's a muffin,
This is
but made of egg.
interesting.
That would take 15
Okay.
minutes. Maybe that would
Alright.
be like a Saturday meal. So while that is getting ready, what
Okay.
we are going to dress that with.
Okay. Can we're almost done actually. So
Yeah, this is the last
so we
one.
can show, what we prepared, because like we said, easy is the key.
Easy and the
Yeah.
most nutritious as well. Let me just pan
Yeah,
this.
we did it as easy. Yeah, all right. And then
already done?
So we're done with this one. So I can just put them
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
all right.
we're done.
Okay. So we had yogurt smoothie. We had the green one, which we said it's life.
Yes, it has the plant life inside.
Yeah. Okay.
Green is gold. Very nutritious. So you can see this one is already ready.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Ooh.
You can
Smells really
pass
nice.
me the lighters,
the
please.
lighters. Okay.
We're just also trying to make it look also like a very healthy meal. So you put the lettuce on top.
Okay.
Just put it the way you'd want.
Alrighty.
We dress the tomatoes
You want the
Tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes. Okay. All right.
a little bit on the side.
Ooh. Okay. This looks really, really.
An option
really nice.
if you don't have bread.
Yeah.
Remember, for eggs, you only need to take 3 eggs a week minimum. So don't. It's not
Yeah.
a daily routine.
Yeah.
And then the avocados.
Avocados. Oh yes. You can never have enough avocados in life.
You know, they're always a good additional to any meal that you prepare.
Okay.
And
There we
then
go.
finally, you could add a bit of salt
A
if
bit
you
of
have.
salt,
You
okay.
can dress
Yeah.
with olive oil.
If you don't,
You could
Don't.
with olive oil a little. If you do not have cold pressed oil,
do not use.
do not dare.
Okay. do not use this other
So
one.
just
Okay.
a teaspoon. Remember, you're getting the omega-3.
Yeah.
The omega-6, sorry, directly. You could add a boiled egg if you want. It depends on how you had prepared.
Yeah.
But this is also an easy meal. You can roll
Looks
it
really
into
good.
a wrap.
Yeah.
And then you cut it into half so that the child, you can even actually roll it
Roll
if
it,
you
yeah.
prefer. Or you just have a portion.
A portion, yeah,
for
of
each
each.
child.
Looks really good.
And
yeah.
this is easy.
All right.
And it's a very quick way of preparing different
Yeah.
recipes for breakfast.
Easy and healthy. I
Yes.
like that aspect. All right. Okay. So, and then we have our yogurt juice.
We have the
yes,
arrowroot balls.
arrowroot balls over there. This is easy, and I think you
the
can actually
cereal.
do almost all of this because it doesn't take
can,
time.
you can.
Yeah, it doesn't take
If
time.
you're prepared early enough, this is
Yeah.
something that can be done.
Yeah, and especially the things that you can actually pre-boil, like for the eggs and the arrowroots, you
Those
can
ones can
actually
be done,
pre-boil
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Even
at
like
night.
this, the thing can be prepared at night. Bread and adding tomatoes is very easy. Remember, you can also eat a meal in the morning.
Yeah.
Even if you did not have any bread
Any
and all
of this,
this,
yeah.
there was ugali that remained with fish and sukuma wiki.
You can actually
Perfect breakfast
eat it
with a glass of water or some juice.
All right, we need to give this a taste test, and of course we can
Yeah.
ask our guest for the day, Henry, if he can just come over and just give us a taste test of all those things. But I like it. Looks really, really good. I really like this.
The green one?
Yes,
Without the
I think.
yogurt all the
Yeah,
time?
yeah. So I think we can have Henry just do a taste. Yeah, and tell us what he thinks, of our meals for the day. So just, Henry, please come over and yes, just come and give it a taste,
But the serviette.
and then let's see what you have to say. You can choose.
Welcome.
Which one do you want to start? Which one do you want to start with? Which one do you want to start with? This one? Do you want some bread? Do you want?
I'm confused.
Why? They all look nice, right? Yeah, they all look really, really
Some
nice.
juice.
So yeah, so we have some juice here. You can go with yogurt. We have the one that has life. This is orange.
That was just orange.
Yes. There was
Yogurt, banana, and avocado.
Yeah. And this one
That's a
was
green.
we call it the
green
juice
veg.
of life.
Juice of
Just like I can do the juice of
You
life.
do the juice of life. Okay. All right. We'll have a little bit for you. All right. And on this end, which one do you want to go with?
That's enough.
Which one do you want to go with?
It's a mixture of broccoli, spinach, banana.
Yeah.
This is healthy living.
Yeah. All right.
I'll go with this.
You go with
The
okay.
peanut
One
and
for
This is bread.
okay.
bread with here's
This is
avocado.
bread,
I
peanut
can
butter,
see
and
banana.
bananas.
Yes, I love
Yes.
bananas.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Kate, you can do the honors. And just tell us, give us your honest opinion. If you were a child, would you like it?
If I was a child?
Yes.
If I was a child?
Yeah.
No.
No. Why? But it's healthy. It's very, very, very healthy. So
It takes time to train a child to understand.
to understand, you're
Exactly.
right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. But I think that I like the fact that it's full of color and all those things, which I think kids will also like. Where's DJ Xenic? I think you can also come here and help us.
No, this is what we need to be doing.
It's nice, huh?
Thank you.
You like it?
It's what
All right, okay. And then Xenic, please come over and tell us, if you were a child, which one would you go for? Because today's focus was mainly on the children, the healthy breakfast for the children. So Xenic, come over. All right, which one do you want to go for? I know it's a lot. What do you want on all this?
Like from perspective of
Yes, yeah. All right, as we finish, because I also need to do like a taste. So very quickly, Xenic, just come over and take anything you want to taste and then give us your honest opinion. I think I would go for the arrowroot
I
balls.
thought so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I like them. Go ahead. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Let me go with this one. I like the arrowroot balls. So. I like the song. I like arrowroots in general, so I like the creativity behind it. It's really,
Exactly.
really good. I like it. Xenic, which one do you want to go for? Very quickly.
I go for this one.
This one. Ooh, with tomatoes. All right, go ahead. Very, very quickly and tell us what you think. Yeah. Because I like the aspect of color. We have incorporated like so many colors, of this. So I think this is really, really good. Which one would you want to go for?
For me,
Kids.
I would go with
This
the
one. No, the juice of life.
yes.
With the juice of life. But I like this.
Yeah.
I like this. I like everything. It's very easy. It's very healthy, which I think is the most important thing. And the fact that it's tasty. It's
Exactly.
very, very tasty. So, Kate, thank you very much for coming by today. And
Thank
of course,
you
just
too.
showing us different and creative ways that we can do healthy, easy breakfast for the children who are going to school. And of course, thank you, DJ Xenic. Thank you, Henry, for coming by as well today. And of course, I believe that you've learned a lot from today's episode. Remember, every single Friday, we have creative ways, that we can prepare breakfast for different people and different occasions. So next week, you want to, look forward to it because we'll be having something very, very amazing and to teach you as well. My name is Winnie Lubamba. Thank you so much for staying with us on New Day. We'll see you again next week on Thursday and Friday. But for now, stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. Goodbye.